Welcome to another episode of Devote Yourself. Isn't it wonderful in today's day and age where everything seems so uncertain and so unpredictable that we serve a God that is the same yesterday, today, and forever? For today's episode, I'd like to share something that Pastor Bryan put together, a video featuring myself, RJ Shaver, Craig Noyes, and Pastor Bryan, dealing with the topic of a global, unchanging God. Enjoy!
James chapter 1 verse 17. Every good thing given and every perfect gift is from above,
coming down from the Father of lights,
with whom there is no variation
or shifting shadow. James 1:17. In the world we live in today of constant change, nothing can be more comforting than to know that there is a God who never changes.
Nothing can be more comforting than to know there is a God who never changes.
God never changes.
Nothing can be more comforting than to know that there is a God who never changes. In the midst of this pandemic, it seems as if every other day we're told something different. Wear a mask. Don't wear a mask.
Wear gloves. Don't wear gloves.
Stay inside. Don't be confined to your house.
How do we keep things straight, and who can we trust? Scripture tells us that God is unchanging.
That God is unchanging.
Scripture tells us that God is unchanging. If you are a child of God, the thought should bring you great comfort in your heart.
It's in Him that we trust, not governments, not rules, not promises of anything else. Our God is a global, living God.
It doesn't matter who you are, where you are, or what church you attend. He never changes.
Whether you're in Indiana,
North Carolina,
the NEK of Vermont,
Papua New Guinea, He is the same everywhere. We change very quickly.
the beauty of youth yields to the aging of the years. Seasons change, nations rise and fall, men rise to power and fall aside,
while God remains the same.
God himself said in Malachi 3:6, "For I, the Lord, do not change."
Scripture says He is the Father of lights with whom there is no change or variation. James 1:17. This means God will never be less than He is now, or ever be different from what He has already revealed Himself to be. Look through the whole Scripture at this God whom we serve. It's the same God we serve now.
This includes the fact that He is without beginning or end. He is not only unchanging, but is all-knowing, all-powerful, ever-present, holy, faithful, and loving.
Hebrews 13:8 says Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever.
God is also unchanging in His faithfulness to us, in His wisdom, and in His counsel. A.W. Tozer wrote, God never changes moods or cools off in His affection or loses enthusiasm.
His attitude towards sin is now the same as it was when you drove out that sinful man from the eastward garden.
And His attitude toward the sinner, the same as when He stretched forth His hand and cried, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest."
1 John chapter 3 verse 2 says this, "Beloved, now we are children of God, and it has not appeared as yet what we will be.
We know that when He appears, we shall be like Him, because we will see Him just as He is." 1 John 3:2. Our God is a global, living, unchanging God.